The proletariat, the lowest stratum of our present society, cannot stir, cannot raise itself up without the whole superincumbent strata of official society being strung into the air. The immediate aim of the communists is the same as that of all other proletarian parties: formation of the proletariat into a class, overthrow of the bourgeois supremacy, conquest of political power by the proletariat. In place of the old bourgeois society, with its classes and class antagonisms, we shall have an association in which the free development of each is the condition for the free development of all. They're talking about purging, the literal removal of those labeled oppressors and all memory of them from the commons. This is an excerpt of Unhumans, my New York Times bestseller I co-authored with Jack Posobiec. It was a #1 best-selling book in the summer of 2024, during the most consequential week in American political history, that week between the attempted assassination of Donald J. Trump and the palace coup of Joe Biden by people we don't entirely know who it was yet. Barack Obama, Senator Charles Schumer, Representative Nancy Pelosi, all of them, Vice President Kamala Harris, one of them, a couple of them, regardless what it is. There is a profound lesson in this book that Unhumans teaches. By the way, it's endorsed by J.D. Vance, our vice president as of January 20th. He wrote, "In the past, communists marched in the streets waving red flags. Today, they march through HR, college campuses, and courtrooms to wage lawfare against good, honest people. Jack Posobiec and Joshua Lisec reveal their plans and show us what to do to fight back." Brilliant. We've also got stuff from Tucker Carlson, Donald Trump Jr., Lieutenant General Michael Flynn. Donald J. Trump himself endorsed the spiritual sequel to this, which was called Bulletproof, which is the first official report in book form of the attempted assassinations on his life. Recently, the task force of Congress released their report. We were going through it, and we were disappointed because we found hardly anything that was new, and they took the bait, which was this security failure hypothesis. It's the idea that the occurrences that day, which allowed for Thomas Matthew Crooks to take a couple of pot shots at Donald J. Trump, take out, unfortunately, Corey Compratore tragically lost his life that day, and wound 2 Trump supporters, that was all the result of a security failure rather than a security success. What if the goal that day was to unsecure Donald J. Trump? That is the hypothesis of Bulletproof. Donald Trump himself endorsed and praised the book. This is what we do. Now, a lot of you, as I said, are thinking about writing books in 2024. And a lot of you didn't get it done. Putting it lightly. In 2025, you have a new chance. It's a new day, new opportunity. And what I want for you is to take this seriously. So what does that mean? What that means is I want you to think about templates, frameworks, structures, processes. What we do with Unhumans is we teach the step-by-step with no step skipped process to overthrow a society. And we give examples of how the left, over the last 250 years, the far left, has allowed their extreme fringes, their coalition of the fringes, to lead their side, their team in revolution across various times, places, spaces, and races, and how they follow the same playbook every time. And then in chapters 12 and 13, we teach you how to use their own playbook against them. Oh, they hate this, by the way. It is probably the most hated book on the left right now. There have been hit piece after hit piece about it. The socialist magazine Current Affairs has written 2 pieces on it. I spoke with their one of their writers, I believe their editor actually, Nathan Robinson. The piece referred to me as Trump World's favorite writer. And no, that's not a compliment. Is what they said about me personally, which is hilarious and wonderful. There have also been a few pieces in the New York Times, USA Today, Raw Story, The Hill, Politico, I believe as well. Pick and name any publication they've written about Unhumans and how evil, terrible, horrible, no good, very bad the book is. That tells you that it's over the target? No, it's in the target. It has infiltrated the target. So the lesson of this is, what is the structure or the framework? Not the loose smattering of tips or just simple stories, but what is a step-by-step, no-step skipped process that you can elucidate inside of your book in 2025? Do that, and you're going to write a real winner.